Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Lumen Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll go play action with Milrow. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It'll wind up a gain of 23 on the game's opening snap.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he's in! Zach Charbonnet! Touchdown, Seattle. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Give, and here comes Hampton. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brian Asamoah on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the first down. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
44-yard loss. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Back deep for Seattle, Torrey Horton. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another first and 10. A run once more with Blue. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On third down, Milrow. Forced out wide. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. On first down, right back to Hampton. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku.
Herbert's pass complete to David Njoku. Touchdown, LA.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Chargers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
after the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That one incomplete. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Charbonnet. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's taken down up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. handoff. Hampton heading right. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. 3rd down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Derek Hall. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Scott out to punt. Kick is away.
Corey Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
77 Wolf.
Here's Milroe to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Milroe. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Pushed out of bounds right at
Well, let's
the
give
line
some
of
credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Randall, 18 Randall.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. To the left side and is caught by Horton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Milroe gonna throw it again. Taking a shot downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Milroe now off the bootleg. Open man, left side. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And at this point, Mike, it just becomes expected. You almost take it for granted that JSN's going to make these kind of plays. He found a new gear a season ago, going from a great receiver to the offensive player of the year. I mean, one of the best route runners in football, some of the best hands in football, and at the wide receiver position, that's a pretty good start. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
To throw again is Milroe. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's touchdown #1 for him on the year. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points, a little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is going to wind up a touchback. New rule addition this offseason. When you kick from the 50, the officials are going to bring it out only to the 20-yard line. Herbert now on first down. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cardinals, 79 Broncos.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Now he takes off. And he could have thrown it away. Instead, he does get positive yardage out of it. That's a pickup of about 3.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
To the air, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Center leads him to the line for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's taken in by Horton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now the point after drop from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Chargers 7. To kick off for Seattle.
They didn't leave much time on the clock. They put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
McConkey in motion. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Herbert to throw on second down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Motion man is Johnston. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down. Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
McConkey in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Pistol here for Herbert. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At the Chargers' 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun, it's Milroe. There's a short one taken in by Barner. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Milroe. Forced out left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Milroe to throw. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On third down, Milroe. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
31, Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And the rush, too strong. They're in a flash for the sack.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Contact as he delivered is there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Rig.
On the zone read, it's a give to Charbonnet. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
18, pioneer. Let's go now. Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Milrow. He's got a man. That's Horton.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now the point after drop from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead.
Chargers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for
The
Seattle.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now it's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Derek Hall. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. This will be 3rd and long. They'll go with Hampton. And a nice sequence there defensively. They'll give him 8 yards, but they get him down well short of the first down, and it's 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. In this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, And the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run it on first down, Charbonnet. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
19, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Still looking for win one on the season. Much needed first down there as they try to hang on, get the win.
Panther 11, Panther, ready. Lightning, ready.
Throwing is Milroe. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack. Second and long coming up. He'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. Now get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up third down.
Third and a long way to go.
Ready. Cowboy 8, go, Reed, go.
To the air, it's Milroe. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is second TD catch of the season. Myers now to add the PAT. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. That one never got started. Defense is pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
19-yard line.
Got it, ready? Come on, set. 65.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And despite a nice juke, he's going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
Down at the 18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Let's go.
Now, Milrow, this is designed run.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and 6. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it's a sack.
So they decide to send all 5 eligibles out in the route, and that's great. But what it does is it puts a lot of stress on your protection. So the quarterback has to understand marrying his desire to make a play downfield, but also realizing you're not going to have it all day, and he takes a big loss on the sack. And after the sack on 3rd down, this was a little bit more of a difficult attempt, but it just seems like with the caliber of these kickers these days, Mike, just steps up, ho-hum, bangs it through.
To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll go again with Hampton. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Johnston. Herbert now on 1st down. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it.
Herbert's pass complete to Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw, it's Herbert. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
That keeps the score Seahawks 47. Chargers 13.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Get it. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Here we go, check. 60 Eagles, 60 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milroe throwing on second down. Hit as he threw it, but the pass is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go check, go check. Go.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Catch number
yards.
7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 43.
To throw again is Milroe. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Darnold to the air once more. That is complete to Henderson. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
A gain of 34 yards.
A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Darnold to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score.
Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Again, working deep downfield. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a